The New York Rangers get a nice 2-1 win over the Arizona Coyotes in MSG for the home opener. And this was a very nice win by the Rangers. Now, Arizona, they came to play. They looked pretty good. They're not going to be a bottom 3 or bottom 5 team this year. They're going to be a solid team. They have some good pieces. They're a young team. They have a lot of talent, but I think they're going to be a decent team. And I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but I do think that, in January and stuff, I think that February, they're still going to be kind of in the mix for a wild card spot. I think they're going to be a decent team, and they definitely showed that this year, getting a win in game 1 of their season against New Jersey, which obviously helps us out as Rangers fans, as well as, they came to play against the Rangers today at MSG. They looked pretty good. Obviously, the Rangers still end up getting the win, but for the most part, I do think the Rangers kind of controlled most of the game, but especially those first 2 periods, it was a pretty back and forth game where Arizona, held us to 4 shots in the second period. They looked pretty good overall. And, they're going to be a decent team this year. They're not going to be a bottom 3 team, that is for sure. So, getting a look, though, at this game, overall, a solid game by the Rangers. Obviously, only scoring 2 goals isn't the best thing in the world, but we got a nice win there. Igor, the 1 goal that went on him wasn't the prettiest. I think Igor himself would definitely say he'd like to have that back, and it was definitely, that goal was on Igor, although it was kind of, a one-timer. He still, it just kind of squeaked by his pad and his gloved hand, so an unfortunate one there, but I still think Igor played a pretty good game overall. Other than that 1 goal, he looked phenomenal this entire game, made some stellar stops, and so did Connor Ingram, who was the goalie in net for Arizona. Got to give props to him. He looked phenomenal. And taking a look, though, at the shot total, it was 28 for the Rangers and 27 for Arizona, so pretty even shot totals there. Taking a look, though, at the first period, a pretty even start to the game. Good chances going for both sides. But then with 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first period, the Rangers get on the board. Kakko creates a turnover in the Rangers zone. Zibanejad gets the puck and goes on a 2-on-1 with Kreider. And Zibanejad passes it backdoor to Kreids, and Kreids tucks it home for his 4th already of the season. He's off to a phenomenal start. 3 games played, 4 goals. Kreider's looking great. I think he's going to have a 40-plus goal year. And the assists were obviously Zibanejad and Kakko. So good for Kakko's confidence there. Get an assist. He played a pretty good overall game, but sometimes he definitely does, when he's entering the zone, try and make an extra move and try to do an extra deke. And normally it's not really working out too great. So just a little too much sometimes, but it is nice to see he's trying some stuff. Obviously, he's done in the past as well, but hopefully he can work on that, or at least maybe dump it in or make it pass next time as well. But carrying on here, right after this, Trocheck, right after the goal, Trocheck gets a penalty for 2 minutes for interference. And then as well, Maselli on Arizona gets a 2-minute for slashing with 26 seconds left in the period, but nothing happens there. Moving on to the second period here, though, Cooley makes a great backdoor pass to Trocheck with a defender in the lane. Gets through to Trocheck, but unfortunately, he hits it off the post. So, great pass by Cooley. He had another pretty solid game. Nothing too crazy, but I think he had a pretty solid game. Created some good chances like this one here, but unfortunately, Trocheck could not there. He hits it off the post. Then a little after that, we see Braden Schneider get a 2-minute for holding. And then Keller scores the lone goal for the Coyotes in this game. He was assisted by Cooley and Schmaltz. So kind of unfortunate there. Obviously, Schneider taking a penalty. A one-timer that kind of squeaked by Igor's, in between glove and pad. So an unfortunate one there. Igor should have had it, but still, it is what it is. Igor overall, though, still had a phenomenal game, another great game like he did in Game 1. And Game 2 was obviously just a bunch of kind of bad bounces, you could say. Then Miller gets 2 minutes for holding. Rangers kill that one off. And then Rangers PP here, Travis Dermott gets a 2-minute for holding the stick. And first shot of the period was on this power play here. So about 12 minutes into the second period, the Rangers had 0 shots until that power play where they got their first of the period. So obviously, overall, the Rangers had 4 shots in that second period, so not ideal by the Rangers, but they got a shot on that power play given by Travis Dermott. And then Igor makes an amazing pass to Panarin, and this one, you could hear it in the crowd. All of the crowd was just booing the ref, and it was an unfortunate play there. Igor gets the puck, makes a beautiful pass to Panarin, who was pretty much going to be on a breakaway. The Arizona guy was pretty close, but I think he probably would have beat him for a breakaway. But the ref gets in the way. He's kind of trying to jump out of the way, but he still hits the puck with his skate and just stops the play. And then, of course, right after that, as the play's coming down the other way, The Rangers get 2 penalties on that play. Really frustrating one. Seemed like a very soft call on Lafreniere for a slashing, 2 men for slashing. And then Lindgren, once the whistle is blown, shoots the puck into the boards. And of course, the Rangers get a unsportsmanlike penalty. So that was a 5-on-3 for Arizona. When the Rangers should have had a breakaway with Panarin, it ends up being 2 penalties, a 5-on-3 for Arizona. So a very unfortunate, circumstances there, but it is what it is. But overall, I kind of thought, the Lindgren one, I understand why they call it because he smacked the puck into the boards. I guess that's unsportsmanlike, but the Lafreniere penalty did kind of look a little soft. So it is what it is, but unfortunate there for the Rangers. And like I said, only 4 shots, though, in that entire period. And those penalties did go in for about 41 seconds into the third period. But Rangers killed that off, which was a very big moment in the game. So good to see that. And then Dumba gets 2 minutes for cross-checking. And this was where Connor Ingram made the save of the game for him. He stopped and absolutely robbed Zibanejad on a 1T. A phenomenal save. And then right after that, though, the next little play by the Rangers on this power play, the Rangers get the go-ahead goal here. Panarin shoots the puck from up top, and Trocheck tips it in, also assisted by Foxy. A phenomenal tip there by Trocheck. People were wondering whether it went off the Arizona D-man. Ended up being Trocheck tipping it in, which you could kind of see after they showed the replay. So, beautiful goal there, and that was the game-winning goal by the Rangers. So, nice to see Trocheck there getting a goal. Fox getting an assist, Panarin getting an assist. Nice to see that there. And near the end of the game, Jason Zucker gets a breakaway. Gaudreau trips him, takes him down, so he gets a penalty shot, and Zucker gets stopped by Igor. So a great save there by Igor to keep the game at 2-1 for the Rangers. And of course, at the end of the game, a big brawl happened. Igor tried to get in the way and trying to stop Dumba from getting in the pile there, and Dumba kind of started hitting him a bit. So then, of course, Trouba has to get in the mix there and just kind of dummy Dumba, So that was kind of cool to see. Dumba was chirping at the end there, which I'm not sure why Dumba's thinking he could at least take Trouba in a fight. He definitely couldn't. So that was interesting there by Dumba. But overall, a great game by the Rangers. Obviously, not a whole lot of offense. Definitely had quite a few good chances. Couldn't bury it, but it is what it is. Either way, solid game by the Rangers. Good game by Igor. And overall, all that matters is the Rangers getting the 2 points, which is definitely big. Anyways, though, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed, please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for daily New York Rangers content. And comment down below your guys' thoughts on this game, because overall, it was a pretty solid one and definitely a very entertaining hockey game as well.